Alex Albon is coming through 130 on now. He's hoping to find at least a 10th to get himself into Q2. Into the chicane goes Alex Albon for one more time. Has he got enough pace in his Williams to get himself into the top 16? And he does by 2 thousandths of a second. And also Oliver Behrman. That's a shock. Ollie Behrman, the man fifth in the championship, is out in Q1. Lawson goes ninth fastest in the Racing Bulls. We're on board with Fernando Alonso in a car that's still struggling with vibrations. Can he get into Q2 for the first time this season as he crosses the line? No, but only 21st for Fernando Alonso. Aston Martin remain as the slowest car on the grid as Hulkenberg goes sixth fastest in the Audi. What about his teammate Gabriel Bortoleto? Can he join him in there? He can, seventh fastest for Gabriel Bortoleto. Now we're on board with Valtteri Bottas in the Cadillac. Has he got pace to possibly get himself into Q2? Cadillac are looking for their first Q2 appearance, and Bottas, who has been in Q2 and Q3 many times in his career before, can he get there for the first time and in a Cadillac car? Piastri's quickest in the middle sector. Bottas hoping to find some speed. Where is he? Only P20 for Valtteri Bottas, and outqualified by his teammate Sergio Perez, and Oscar Piastri goes fourth fastest as he crosses the line. Albon, Perez, Bottas, Alonso, Stroll, and the fifth place man in the championship, Ollie Behrman, eliminated in Q1. That is a big surprise. Ollie Behrman knocked out. Gasly goes sixth fastest for Alpine, and he pushes Max Verstappen to the driver at risk zone. Hulkenberg crosses the line and he misses out. Only 12th fastest for the Audi of Nico Hulkenberg. What about his teammate Gabriel Bortoleto, who is looking comfortable to get himself into the top 10 shootout? Bortoleto in the Audi crosses the line and he remains in 8th place, but he should be good enough to get him through. On board with Arvid Lindblad. Can he knock Max Verstappen out of qualifying? He can! Arvid Lindblad, the rookie in the sister team Racing Bulls, has knocked out Max Verstappen. Massive shock here at Suzuka. Max Verstappen, who's been on pole here for the last 4 years, he's not going to be on pole today. He's out in Q2. Unbelievable scenes here at Suzuka. Here's Kimi Antonelli, winner last time out at Suzuka. Has he got the speed to get his Mercedes to the top of the timesheets at the end of Q2? And he does it by 2.5 tenths. Antonelli to the top of the timings, and Lewis Hamilton crosses the line and he gets up to fourth fastest. But the big shock at the end of Q2 is that this man, Max Verstappen, who's been on pole here for the last 4 years in a row, is out in Q2.
The car made this completely upright, well, suddenly it disqualified, jumping at high speed on the rear suddenly.
Max Verstappen knocked out in Q2, big shock, along with Hulkenberg, Ocon, Lawson, Colapinto and Sainz. Russell, fastest of anyone in the first sector, but Antonelli getting a really good toe from Isaac Hadjar in front of him. Could that be what Antonelli needed to secure pole? He was on pole last time out in Shanghai when he went to take his first win. Could Antonelli be on for back-to-back poles for his first 2 poles in his Formula 1 career? Antonelli crosses the line and it's a 1:28.7 to beat for pole position. Hadjar nowhere near, he just starts his lap now. Russell is not quicker than Antonelli. He's 2 and a bit tenths away. Antonelli on course at the moment for back-to-back poles. We're on board with the Audi of Gabriel Bortoleto, and at the moment he goes 3rd fastest, but there will be others behind that can go quicker than that. Now we're watching the reigning champion Lando Norris. Has he got any pace in his McLaren to get anywhere near the silver arrows in front? Lando Norris, who would have been on pole here last year before Verstappen snuck it away from him. He'll be hoping he can possibly contend for pole at Suzuka this year. Lando Norris comes around the final corner and crosses the line, and he goes 3rd for the time being. Watch out for his teammate Oscar Piastri. Piastri crosses the line, and he's now 3rd, 3.5 tenths off Antonelli. Now it's down to the Ferraris. On board with Lewis Hamilton, purple in the first sector. Has Hamilton got any pace race to catch up to Antonelli. Hamilton only P5 as he crosses the line. What about his teammate Charles Leclerc? He's now P5, and the Ferraris at the moment behind the McLarens. Antonelli is down in the middle sector only by 800ths. Russell's down as well. So is it looking good for Antonelli here for pole? He comes round the final corner for one more time. Antonelli, can he improve his time? No, but he's still on provisional pole. Can George Russell, who was a bit on pole in Melbourne, take it away from Antonelli? No, he can't. He misses that by 4 attempts. Kimi Antonelli at the moment is on course for back-to-back poles. Unless the McLarens and the Ferraris can do something about it. Lando Norris crosses the line and he stays 4th fastest. What about Oscar Piastri? Can he find some speed to get on the front row? No! 3rd for Piastri. He will stay 3rd at best. It's down to the Ferraris now. Charles Leclerc has gone quickest through the first sector. He's in a shot for pole here. What about Hamilton? Out of the chicane for one more time. It is Ferrari, Hamilton, and only P6 for Lewis Hamilton. Only 1 mile left, and that is Charles Leclerc. Into Spoon he goes a little bit deep, going into Spoon curve, trying to find a speed. Oh no! Oversteer out of Spoon, and that could be it. That could be pole position thrown away for Charles Leclerc after that moment, and he has lost time in the middle to the 3 tenths down. That is surely going to be pole position slipped out of Charles Leclerc's hands. Could he still get on the front row though? Let's see. As he comes out of the chicane for one more time, Gasly goes 7th out of Hashmar, Bortoletto and Lindblad. But where's Charles Leclerc going to start tomorrow? 4th for Charles Leclerc. But the last time he started 4th, he took the lead on the opening lap, so he could do it tomorrow. But it's Mercedes with the new Wolf livery on their front wing of the car. Mercedes have locked out the front row once again, and it's back-to-back poles for Kimi Antonelli, the rookie, the driver who won last time out in Shanghai, is looking to do it again here at Suzuka. It's back-to-back poles for Antonelli.
For Kimi, pole position, mate.
Let's go, man. What? It's a shame the last lap because it was a good one, but yeah, good. I'm happy. It was a good quality. Happy.
It
was
must have
a good quality.
Yeah, good clean session.
Kimi Antonelli makes it back-to-back poles for the first time in his F1 career, and he has got a perfect opportunity to take the championship lead tomorrow. The Italian leads the field to green for tomorrow's Grand Prix here at Suzuka.